90s, there was this occasion, darshan time, this person was sitting, first time he has come to Prashantanilayam, and he's seeing that everyone around him is so full of reverence for Swami, and they all written letters, they're waiting for Bhagwan to come. And he had known about Swami as a spiritual being, and he was feeling very small because he felt that, he was perhaps the only impure person. Everybody seemed so saintly and pious, and he thought, what can I do? Will he accept me? Will I get any grace? Looks like, I'm the most incorrigible person in the crowd. And suddenly this thought flashed. Everyone is holding letters. So he said, I will write down a letter. So he took that letter and he wrote down everything of his life which he felt he should be pardoned for. All the unmentionable things of his life, all the misadventures of his life, everything he wrote down on that paper. And he thought, today when Swami comes, I will get and I will give this letter to Swami. If he accepts this letter, then I will take it that he has removed everything of my past. He has forgiven everything of my past. From today, I will tell him that I will start a new life. So he was sitting there with this prayer on his lips and so much of eager anticipation for Bhagwan's presence. Bhagwan came and Swami looked at him, and very lovingly Swami stretched out his hand and took that letter. And you can see the joy in his face, like he's got a new life. He felt that Swami today has told that I don't care about your past. From today you start a new life. I have forgiven everything that you have done. And his eyes was constantly not on Swami but on the letter that Swami had taken. The letter was in a cover, and constantly he was looking at that cover. It was giving him so much of fulfillment. It was like the touch to that letter meant that Swami has touched his life and it has become pure again. It has become Shivam again. And so he was constantly looking at that letter on Swami's hand, feeling so happy. And as Swami was going and collecting letters, Swami was still holding this letter. That letter was always in Bhagwan's hands. And as he was seeing and relishing that moment of redemption, of liberation for him, and suddenly, as he was seeing, his face changed. From the heights of ecstasy, it dropped to the nadar of depression and sorrow and dejection, because Swami suddenly dropped that letter. And he thought, oh my God, why did he drop it? I thought, he had forgiven. But I think on second thought, God thought that this fellow is not worth it. Maybe God thought that, he's such an incorrigible fellow. He cannot be pardoned. Maybe for some time he did it by mistake. Maybe God took it. And Swami now realized that, this fellow doesn't deserve my grace. So that when that letter fell, he started crying and sobbing there, thought, there's no point of my existence. Even God does not want to have anything to do with me. And as he was sitting there, completely heartbroken, then suddenly one fear came. Oh my God, who has that letter? All my life's karma is there. Oh my God, nobody should read that letter. So now from that whole sorrow, it became tension. I have to find that person actually. So he was waiting for darshan to be over. And then he saw that Swami had dropped that. He was absolutely sure that it was his letter because that cover was his eyes was fixed on that. So now he went to that person where Swami had dropped that letter, and he asked this person, and to his amazement, that person was actually a sadhu. He was a mendicant. And so he says, you know what, this letter belongs to me, please give it to me. And this sadhu said, please, this is Swami's prasadam to me. I cannot give it to you. He said, please, hello, that is my letter. You have no right to read about my life. Please give it to me. And sadhu said, with so much of prayer, I was sitting. You saw how Swami so sweetly dropped this letter onto my hands. How can I give it? It is my treasured possession. And this person is like, this person was getting agitated. Just, you can never open this letter. It's mine. And all. Darshan over, and now some commotion is happening. Darshan ground. So the Sevadal came, and he said, what's the problem? And he heard the problem, and now the Sevadal also was in a fix. How to solve this problem? The letter is his only, but Swami gave it to this sadhu. So the Sevadal started praying to Swami how to solve this problem, and then suddenly he got a brainwave, and he said, okay. I told the sadhu, see, Swami gave you that letter, correct? This cover, Swami dropped it in your hands. Okay? So you keep the cover. That letter, no, it actually belongs to that person. Okay? So let us give that letter to him. You keep the cover, that is Swami's prasadam to you. Okay? Then the sadhu thought, okay, maybe fair enough. At least, I'm getting this. This only Swami touched actually. Why should I read that other person's letter? Fine. So the Sevadal took the cover and Sevadal removed that letter. And even as he was removing that letter, something fell off from the cover. Few currency notes and 2 coins fell out. And this man said, oh no, this money does not belong to me. I did not give Swami anything. I gave only that letter. This is not mine. Okay. So Sevadal said, this is not yours, no? We'll give it to the sadhu. Okay. So this money belongs to the sadhu. And the sadhu, when he got that money, now he was in ecstasy. Oh my God, this is what I was praying to Swami with a lot of difficulty. Today I could come for darshan. And I was telling Swami, please, thank you so much. You gave me the chance to see you, but I don't have money to go back. Swami, please, can you arrange that little thing, the travel conveyance, if you can give me, Swami. I will go back with my heart full of love and gratitude. Swami, please. That is what he had prayed for. Just see how Swami has taken care of me. That sadhu was fully in sakshatkara bhava. And now this man thought, so I am the only soul on earth who is so unfortunate that even God does not want to have anything to do with me. And he opened that letter just to see what he had written, because it is because of this letter that all that he had done in his past, that Swami has not graced him with any compassion. So he opened that letter, and as he opened, his face went blank. And now he started crying, oh my God, Swami, I never knew that you can be so compassionate, because that letter now was blank. It was completely white, everything wiped out, everything cleared. You have got a fresh sajan. There's no other better, surest way Swami could have communicated that, I am giving you a fresh lease of life. Go ahead and enjoy. I have taken away everything from your past.